Welcome back. This is Gail Dobie, and this is the fourth video in our series. So, what have we talked about in the last three videos? First of all, we talked about passion and the fact that you might be a little bit burned out in your business. And we also talked about the fact that you need to make choices. During the second video, we talked a little bit more in depth about really getting clarity and understanding why you're doing your business. And the third part we talked about in the third video was about profit. How do you get more profit in your business? What we found for most people, again, is that they lack information or skills, and they've made a decision not to go and do something different. So what I'd like you to do is really think about breaking through to clarity. And we've actually created a program that is for you. As a matter of fact, if you were not at the 2016 Interior Design Summit, you missed out. But maybe not, because we're going to share an opportunity with you to be able to access some of the most profound videos from that session. For example, I did a session about breaking through your financial glass ceiling. So what we talked about earlier in the videos was the fact that you probably have some mental set point that's in your way. So in this particular segment of the Interior Design Summit, I really talked about where you were stuck and what to do about that. I also talked about where you were in the business growth process. And most of us have the same problems at the same level of our business growth. So that will be a really helpful segment if you're interested in finally changing your business results and your profit. In the next session that we'll share with you in this Breakthrough to Clarity, we have two of our coaches. We have Drew Lawler, who is our Director of Coaching, and also Nancy Dale, and they're going to be speaking to you about productivity. One of the things that we had Drew share in this particular segment is how for every single person you have on your staff, you can make $50,000 more bottom line profit by really improving the productivity of your team. She'll share specific examples of how you can do that. It's just one of my favorite segments because for me, it's all about getting the right things done at the right time. Also, another area where a lot of our members have problems, and in fact most businesses too, is systems and processes. So Nancy Dale, who is one of our Gail Dobie certified coaches, will share with you some great tips on how to go about project management, and she'll talk to you about different levels of competence of the people on your team. I think you'll have some really great insights from that particular segment. And the fourth segment that is very helpful is all about cash maps, because one thing I've found over the years of coaching is that most people do not understand their financials. They don't understand cash flow. They don't know how the cash flows through the business, what belongs on the income statement, what belongs on the balance sheet. And so you're flying blind. And flying blind is not the way to run a business because there's a lot at stake here. Everything that you want to accomplish in your life, and your pride, and your satisfaction with your work really boils down to, are you making money at this business? Because yes, it could be a passion, but if you're not making money at it, then why are you doing it? It's a lot of hard work. So those are the three parts that are just a part of this whole product that we've put together for you called the Breakthrough to Clarity. And these are three of the very best segments from the Interior Design Summit 2016. But we also have a bonus that we've put together for you, and that is one of the speakers that has been a coaching client of mine for over 2 years, and her name is Lisa Kahn Allen. And she gave the most inspiring talk that I just never have heard anyone give a better speech than she did. And she spent 7 months crafting this speech. But it's all about living your brand. I gave her the challenge a few years ago of actually living her brand. And she'll tell you that story in this very moving and very profound conversation that she has with you. She had the whole audience in tears, including some of the men. I love what one of the attendees said. He was the husband of one of our designers, and she paid for him to come to this event, and he's actually a scientist. So he shows up for this event thinking, oh, I'll just go for about a half a day, and then I'll go out and ride bicycles. He never left. He stayed for the entire event. In fact, he sent me a special testimonial that he had written and put into our website into the contact form. And I read that and I said, do you mind if I share this? His name is Peter Stokely. He said, no, not at all. He said, I was so moved by this event, and I was so amazed by the level of speakers that you had at this event and how much I learned. And I'm 58 years old, and guess what? I've been to a lot of conferences, and it's the best I've ever been to. And in fact, I actually cried too. I love that testimonial. And that is just one of many, many testimonials that we had from the event about how profoundly it moved each person that was there. This was true of even our sponsors. So people walked out with inspiration and motivation, and they also walked out with real tools that they could apply to their businesses. We've assembled a package of videos for you, the 3 main videos that I mentioned, plus the one with Lisa Kahn Allen about living your brand. And this package is called Breakthrough to Clarity. It is $497 or 3 payments of $177. You're also going to get some very valuable tools that we gave away to the attendees of the summit. Now, we know you probably couldn't make it there for various reasons. Maybe you have kids and you couldn't get away, or you're in the middle of a project, or you're on vacation. So you have the chance to listen to the speakers and get that great content. Of course, you missed the opportunity to network and meet some amazing designers, but you can come next year. So if you're ready to invest in yourself with this Breakthrough to Clarity video series, you are going to love the solutions we have for you. This is especially helpful if you're new to your business, or even if you've been in the business for many, many years. We had so many people say that this was such a mind-altering and business-shifting kind of an event. And we're sorry you couldn't be there, but then again, you still get the highlights of this whole event. So let us know what you love about it, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside.